delve into another fascinating project with Alexandru Stratulat, the founder and CEO behind SourceLess, the main sponsor of CryptoExpo and someone who made this event possible. Thank you so much, Alexandru. In today's speech, Alexandru will take us behind the scene of SourceLess. So the stage is yours, Alexandru.
Thank you very much for your kind words. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm an amazing speaker. Actually, I'm good in front of a computer, but I need to do this also so people can really understand, or I'm trying to make people understand what we are doing. And I will try to make a short story, not only the technical part, but I will try to be as much possible understandable, let's say like that, for everyone, not just for the technical guys in here. So I'll have a short introduction about me, and after that I will go with the entire SourceLess ecosystem in a short version. In 2014, I had the chance to meet A.R.E, which is co-founder of Ethereum, and he gathered a team. I'm a Romanian guy. He gathered a team in Bucharest, and we were participating, of course, not in the whole ecosystem that Ethereum have today, but at the beginning, on the first version, 1 year before the launch, I was one of the small guys that maybe no one knows behind a little part of the Ethereum coding. In 2016, after 2 years, when in this period, let's say, I've got a lot more knowledge, and I had a different approach on the blockchain as I had before with e-gold, e-bullion, and everything that was actually the ancestor of Bitcoin. So in 2016, I started by myself to work on the first version of SourceLess Blockchain. At that moment, it wasn't SourceLess, it was Ccoin. That was our first name. And we tried to get DeFi in another way, to get a DeFi respecting the full definition of a blockchain, without fees, really decentralization and all of that. Because if we look a little in the past history and even what Vitalik said, things turn a little around to more centralization or hybrid centralization than by definition. So we are trying in SourceLess to create a full ecosystem in which the blockchain has a layer 0, let's name it like that, with a smart contract behind it, with a dedicated programming language, and the full entire packaging of this ecosystem can really create a true decentralization, and of course creating less energy consumption blockchain. So I will try to pass by. There are some videos because coding we can have after and we can discuss about it. So I will get a little to what we have. We have a layer 0 blockchain. We have zero knowledge 13 in our case, which is a very similar validation protocol as Mina have, but in our case, as Mina protocol, maybe you know about it, but in our own way. Why? Because if we need to validate smart contracts, more complex smart contracts, and we need to interact with a blockchain in the way, in my personal opinion, we don't have it today. We get into our second main component, which is A.R.E.S language system. As my colleagues explained yesterday, A.R.E.S is a fully designed language programming which will help SourceLess blockchain developers or people that want to try coding over us, with the help, of course, of the A.R.E, as we have a lot of tools today that we can use in order to get a no programming person to actually at least a small beginning in the programming for the blockchain. And we have our third component, our main components, our third component, which is STR Domains. STR Domain, it's actually part of an, in our way, it's a WNFT, which is a web non-fungible token, and it's very similar with, let's say, the keyword that everyone knows, soul-bounded tokens. In WNFT and STR Domain are actually the key access to our full ecosystem. We already designed a dedicated web browser which use totally different ways of communicating with an STR domain, not the HTTP, but this will have a live demonstration after I'll finish the speaking in here, in a workshop, in our booth. The browser, it's actually the framework at this stage in which we have stuck in there, let's say like this, some components from the blockchain, our distributed ledger technology, hosting space, browser, and an entire, I would say, a Web3 native web. Until this point, everything we've done, we are getting ready with this event today. We are getting ready to launch it to the public, let's say, to get the mainnet into the public. We had approximate 1 year, it was December last year, in which we had our main ledger up and running with our blockchain. We are just getting, since today, to give the STR domains and to start revealing to the public with what we built during the last 2 years. Inside the ecosystem, we are not speaking just on TPS or how fast is ours than others and all of that. We are speaking of a fully validated node for approximate with a maximum quantity of data necessary for up to 1 megabyte. This will be included into our wallet, so the moment you will download the wallet, having also an STR domain, then you will get automatically one validator node on your phone, on your computer, tablet, or whatever digital accepted hardware you have. Everything that we've done during the last 2 years, we try to get a better version of what exists and get solutions for the scalability. In my way, I believe in let's say, my personal opinion and my colleagues' opinion, one of the biggest problems that we have into the blockchain industry and for the mass adoption is scalability. Scalability over taxes, because there it's another problem, but this we can solve at the moment we can be a sender, a receiver, or a witness that can validate a transaction. This is something that is part of our solution. At the moment I want to send, let's say, from the most simple transaction, which is a fund transfer or name it, or sending a file or something that is not complicated, not compiling a smart contract or doing something else, I'm saying like that, then you just need your device to be, and I will repeat myself, a sender, a validator, or the receiver. So in that moment, if we are taking out everything that is validating by pools or similar, then it's just a three-party ledger that we need at this specific moment to make the transaction. So the fees are actually our own resources, our own device, and I think it's one of the solutions that we need into the entire industry. So then we can go ahead and have a transaction and blockchain respecting the first of the definitions: decentralization, scalability, so we can go with a next step to the mass adoption. Of course, I never believe that there is one best blockchain. Even if we are speaking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polka, or it doesn't matter what other blockchain we are speaking, or Ethereum, or name whatever you like or you prefer. It's actually more about getting a better solution, a faster solution, a scalable solution, and try to, let's say, really interact with each other. So I really believe that there is no best solution. We all need to get into the, let's create solutions so people can get into the mass adoption. I think this is the way we should work, and we are trying to keep it like that. A lot of our components seems to be, of course, these guys are creating this, they have also A.E., they have also inside hybrid exchange, they have different things. We are not building everything. We are just trying to build on top of our blockchain different solutions, different use cases, so different type of businesses can adopt, can work with us, and we are just trying to provide all the solutions. So when we get the question, how can I get on top of your blockchain, or how can I change from a regular database to a blockchain-driven database? For this reason, we are trying to use the tools that are today into the market. And I'm saying about the A.E., I'm saying about a new programming language that can really help us interact in a, let's say, more user-friendly way. And why not? How can we get people that don't have programming skills to work and build on top of the blockchain? So for this reason, we got into the public space. We are not, let's say, going into the public until we have a little of every example that I already said. We had also patented everything, because I really believe it's into this market, it's important to show, and for me personally, it was a personally goal to show what we have built and that we deserve to have our name on it. So from the beginning, it was a difficult period until today, when we have a lot of people like you are here to listen to me, and I'm a computer guy. I'm programming since 7 years old. Of course, not like a real programmer, but starting then until now, when I'm almost 40, I was used to stay in front of a computer, and I never believed that I can be and I can share with you. So I really, I had a half an hour timing, but for me, it's too much anyway to speak just about me, or it's better when I show. So I just want to thank you all, and let's say I'm waiting you one-to-one. It will be a lot easier for me to show you. So thank you again, and
thank you so much, Alexandru. Let's see, want to see if someone has some question about SourceLess?
of course.
We can have some question if someone has some questions. Okay, I just wanted to let you know that SourceLess is going to have a workshop on the tech stage right now, right?
Yeah, in I believe 12 minutes.
Okay, in 12 minutes. So in 12 minutes you can join the workshop on the tech stage, and there's also going to be a giveaway. I know everybody loves giveaways, and Alexandru is going to show you a live demonstration of how SourceLess works.